Hi guys, and welcome back to another edition of The Love Connection with me, Taj B, your international matchmaker and relationship consultant. Happy Friday, guys, to each and every one of you. So y'all know what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how to get out of the friend zone. But before we go into all of that, you know it is October, guys. So it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So for each of you who have not gone over to Masigo Boutique, any of their social media platforms to check out what they have going on for Breast Cancer Month, definitely run, zoom over, but wait till after the show. And you can find them MASEGO on all of their social media profiles, okay? Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. So right into it, guys. How do we get out of the friend zone? First of all, let me just be clear where it is possible. All of you that are in the friend zone, this is not a possibility for each and every one of you. Some of you are permanently going to be in this friend zone that you currently are in because that person does not want you and will never want you, and there is no hope for that, right? So where it is possible, this is what we're talking about here today, okay? So you can't force anyone to love you, first of all. So let go of this whole thing that, oh, they only like jerks, they only like losers and bad guys and thugs or whatever. Or, oh, he only likes hood rats and like ghetto girls and junky ass women or whatever. You know what I mean? Let go of all of that because you can't force anyone to be into you. They either are feeling you or they're not. And you have to accept that, right? And carrying around anger because your friend has a particular taste, come on, guys, just think about that for a second, right? If you're in love, and then a lot of us are like worried about taking it out of the friend zone because we're like, oh my goodness, they're such a good friend right now. Like if I mess it up by telling them that I love them, then they won't be my friend anymore. But I'm here to tell you something. Your friendship is already ruined. It's already tainted because if you are in love with your friend, right? Your friendship is already tainted. It's just that the other person doesn't know it yet, that you are in love with them. So let all of that go. Who cares what's going to happen? Because it's already happened. So just get to the point and let them know what's up with you, how you're feeling, and what's going on without the worry of losing that friend. Because you've already essentially lost that friend the moment you realize that you have fallen in love with them, okay? We want to be honest and realistic here. So if your girlfriend, like your brethren, your homie, who's a girl, is consistently telling you things like, oh man, you're such a loser, man. I would never date a guy like you. Oh man, I don't know how come girls, what do they see in you? They're crazy. Or, stuff like that. Let's be realistic here. Is it likely that this person is going to want to date you or not likely? My little daughter in school, she's doing likely, not likely, less than likely. They're learning that in school. So is it likely that person's going to want you or not, right? You have to figure that out for yourself. Don't go out of your way to make them uncomfortable. So you're trying to make it clear that you want to be with them, but don't make them uncomfortable. So don't be like, when they say no or they don't give you a direct answer, now you're sending them a bunch of strange text messages at strange hours in the night talking about, yeah, I bet you're laying up with that guy right now. That's too bad that you're not with me because I would be so much better. Or who knows what you would be saying. But just don't go out of your way to make that person feel uncomfortable because they are your friend after all, right? The next step I think you can take, one of the steps, is to gradually cross the line. So what do I mean? There's a line between friend and lover. So you want to gradually cross that line. So you're going to do stuff that you weren't normally doing before. So maybe you will bring them tea or coffee, or maybe you would actually buy them a gift, or maybe you would call them a little bit later than you normally would call, like after 10 or something like that. So gradually, you want to cross the line. Write them longer text messages, even write them a letter. Who knows? I know all of you love connectors know that Taj is a big fan of the personalized letters, right? Then you want to start treating them as if you're already in a relationship with them and see how it goes. Call them, check on them, ask them if they're okay. Do relationship stuff like pick them up from work, from school, help them out at home, help them clean up their place, like less friendly and more lovery, So start treating them as if you are in a relationship with them. So if you want that guy to be your man instead of your friend, what would you be doing for your man? Then do it for him. Not big stuff. Like, don't go show up in lingerie to his house. You know what I mean? But smaller things, small steps, and start treating them as if you're already in a relationship. Don't be over eager, because you will turn them off. Like, don't be like, I want you. Why can't you want me? Be with me. All these things. Like, don't be over eager. Calm down. Take it easy and slowly come out of the friend zone, okay? Because over eagerness, the rest of us, we see that as desperation, and it's a huge turnoff for every single one of us. So keep that in mind, okay? Ask them out on a date properly. Like, properly say, hey, you know what? I think it would be nice if we went mini golfing, mini court or whatever together. Or it would be nice if we went to the falls together and stayed in a hotel or whatever. You ask them out properly. Like, you make it clear that it's a date, that you want to take them on a date and see where it goes from there. I mean, what do you have to lose? Like I said, if you're worried you're going to lose the friend, you've already lost that friendship the moment you've fallen in love with them, right? So ask them out properly. Make sure you have a life outside of your friend. So if you want that friend as your man or your woman, you're going to need to have a life outside of them. So you need to be able to have activities that don't include that friend. You have outings that you go to where the friend doesn't come. You have other friends that are not co-friends with that person, right? So you want a whole life outside of your friendship with them, okay? You want to look at yourself from your friend's perspective. So you sit down at home and you think about it. How does he see me? Like how does he view me? Who am I to him? And then think about it. Look at it from their perspective. How do they see you? What do you bring to the table according to them? What sort of friend are you? What sort of woman are you? What kind of man do they see you as? So really give it some deep thought, guys, and look at it. How does my friend see me? Like, think about it. What am I from their perspective, okay? You want to start paying more attention to the way that you look, because a lot of our attraction to other people is about the physical, right? Physically. So some of you that are in the friend zone right now, you're probably in the friend zone because you don't meet your friend's ideal as to what their partner should physically look like. There's not a lot you can really do about that, right? But you want to pay more attention to your look. You want to dress a little bit better. You want to take some more time with the hair. You know, maybe if you want to do some makeup, you know, you want to dress a little bit. You guys like these clothes? I got them from Masiko Boutique as well, and got done up by them as well too. So remember to check them out. So anyway, you know, put yourself together. Make sure your shoes are clean. Sort of dress, step it up a notch. Step it up with your physical outlook when you're trying to get out of the friend zone, okay? So when your friend sees you, like, damn, girl, I didn't know you had all that shape going on, you know? Or when she sees you, like, man, you're looking fine. That fitted with that lineup. That was a right call. So maybe now in their mind, a little light bulb has worked. And they're like, I never saw them like that before, okay? So keep in mind that your physical outlook is very important, and you want to pay more attention to it when you're trying to weasel your way out of the friend zone. Create some competition. So let them see that other people are interested in you as well. So maybe they hadn't thought about dating you. Maybe, you know, you're not it for them or whatever. It never crossed their mind. But now that they see a whole bunch of other girls ding, ding, ding in your phone, you know, sending you nice notes on your social media, putting comments like, he's fine, you know. So now they're like looking, they're like, what did she say? Oh, well, maybe he is fine. I don't know. I never saw him like this. Maybe I should be with this guy, you know? Or maybe I should be with this girl. Look at all these guys that want her, right? So create some competition. Let them know that other people want you as well. So if they are interested, they should maybe make a move, you know, before somebody else scoops you up for good. So definitely make that clear. Ask for their help. Let them do favors for you. Yeah, but you want to be in a relationship with this person. And this is a great way to kind of leverage a new jump in your relationship. You know, we're taking it from here and we're going zoom up there, okay? And like I said, we're more invested when we are doing the favors for them. So get your friend to do some favors for you. Ask them for your help, for their help, and see where it goes from there. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. So you fell in love with your friend, and your friend is just your friend and they can't see you as nothing more. So, okay, but don't be having this chip on your shoulder, because then you're going to affect your friendship. Like, you're going to be consistently sad, down, depressed. Your demeanor is going to reflect that, and your friend is going to feed off your energy and your vibe, right? So that's another thing. You need to be very cognizant of your energy and the vibe that you're putting out there. So if it's like you feel rejected, but nobody even said anything to you, you never even said anything to anybody else. So it's very confusing to the people around you when you're walking around all mopey-dopey, and that's not how you were normally, and that's not how you normally are. So be very aware of your energy and the vibe that you're putting out there, and stop feeling sorry for yourself. And stop obsessing over them. Yeah, you love them, and yeah, we're a little bit obsessed with the people that we love, but they don't love you back. So you cannot be obsessed over them yet, right? Stop calling them all the time. Stop texting them all the time, pretending it's friendly stuff like, oh, I got tickets to the wrestling. Ain't nobody interested in that, and you know that. So stop pretending that all these 100 calls a day are all about friendship reasons. No, it's not, okay? So stop obsessing over them, because you're just going to turn them off. They're never going to see you as somebody to be their lover, because you're just an annoying pest friend in their life. And they can't let go of you because you're a good friend. And that's all you're ever going to be. So if you don't want to end up in that boat, stop obsessing over your friend that you hope to turn into a lover. Stop telling them every aspect of your life. Because remember, you're hoping that this will become your lover. So you need to stop telling them every aspect of your life. Like, yo, when I went to go eat that ass last Friday, girl, stop this. Because then how are you going to have them interested in being your woman when they know all the nitty-gritty details of your life, because you guys have shared this friendship, right? So hush up your mouth once you realize, oh man, I'm in love. And start playing it cool. Don't be sharing every single detail of your life with this friend, okay? Make sense, guys? You need to relax. Relax. They're already your friends, so that step is done, right? You know them. They know you. You have their contact. They have theirs. They have yours, right? You know where they live at. So relax. It will happen if it's meant to happen. And it will only happen if you're cool, calm, and collected about it, okay? And then very last thing, guys, confess. Confess how you feel. Tell them the truth. Get straight to the point. Just be like, hey, you were my friend, and as we were friends, I grew to know you more, understand you better, and in doing so, I find that I would be interested in being in a relationship with you. How do you feel? And let them have the right to tell you the truth. Because sometimes when people tell us the truth, we want to argue with them that that's not how they really feel. When they're like, oh, nah, I really just see you as a friend. And you're like, what? Yo, but then, how come you hold my hand whenever we're watching the movies? And then you start getting all defensive and angry. Believe them, okay? Listen to them. Take it easy. Give them room to tell you exactly what they want to tell you. Okay, guys? So those were my tips and hints on how we can get out of the friend zone. If you guys like that, or you have any tips and hints of your own, you know what to do. Put it in the comment section. And I want to thank you guys for always watching our show and supporting us, because we can't do it without you guys. And it is time for the match of the week. Ooh, and what is the match of the week, guys? Well, every week I feature a potential husband or a potential wife. And if you are single and you're ready to settle down, then you need to pick up your ears, because it might just be your soulmate. So today we will start with the ladies. Ladies, it is your lucky day. Go to your hairdresser, get your hair done, and then see if you can pay her next week, because it's lucky for you. Let's go. So she's 30 years old. And she is a Puerto Rican. She is based in New York. Hello to our Puerto Rican fans and our New York fans, because we have quite a lot of New Yorkers who are love connectors, and we love each and every one of you. Send us some pizza and some fries. She is a mother of 2, and she is an entrepreneur in the food services industry. Ooh, so she is a boss lady. She's outgoing. She has been in bad relationships. She asked that I make this very clear here today. She has been in bad relationships, and she seeks healing. So if you know you have trickiness up your sleeve or you've broken a couple hearts before in the past, please avoid this and don't come here because she just wants smooth sailing from here on out. So if you have been hurt before, you're that kind of guy and you're, relationship shy because you don't want to get hurt again, she might just be your girl, okay? She's petite but medium build. Like she's a short one but medium build. She loves to dress well and dress sexy. Well, she's Puerto Rican. Need I say any more? And she is seeking a quiet and safe man. So she doesn't like a man that's doing too much talking or is too out there or too boisterous of a man. So all you fly guys and all you cool guys, stay in your lane. This is not your girl. So that's it for the females, guys. Male time, women. Are you guys ready? You ready for your man? Ready to hear if I got a husband for you? All right. So he is 54 years old and he is a mechanic from Texas. Everything's big in Texas, including this man because he's a pretty tall guy. He's lived a sheltered life. Yeah. He was married for 15 years and he is childless currently. He feels like he had no opportunity to live his life and explore the world around him. So he wants somebody who is willing to show him this beautiful world. He doesn't care about race. He doesn't care about age. All he wants is somebody who's going to help him come out of the shell he has been living in for the past, let's call it 54 years. So if that sounds of interest to you, then contact me and I will suss you out to see if you are a match. So that's it for the match of the week, guys. Now it is time for our misconnection section. And this comes out of Nigeria. What is a misconnection, guys? If you saw somebody briefly and you're like, ooh, that might be the one, but you didn't get their contact information and now you've never seen them again, send them to me and I will try my best to find them. And I've already found one, so there's no reason why I can't find any more. So here we go. This one's from Nigeria, and a big shout out to Nigeria because we have so many love connectors out there and we love each and every one of you. Thanks, guys, for supporting us. So something about our show is appealing to the Nigerian crowd, and that makes me very happy because, I'm a big Niger fan. So this comes from Port Harcourt Market. That's where you were last Tuesday. You were selling Gary. You wouldn't stop until I bought 300 naira. Smart girl. You were rush. I love you and would marry you. Well, to the point. You're a fine girl with nice everything. I'm William and a businessman with lots. Okay, we won't call a company. Please call me at, and we won't give the number. Okay, so William, last Tuesday, he was in the Port Harcourt Market and there was a Gary seller. So if anybody knows any of the fine girl Gary sellers from Port Harcourt Market, and this one is a little cheeky one because she wouldn't stop until he spent 300 naira. So I'm not really sure how much Gary should cost, but if that seems like a good deal she made with this guy and you guys know her, please, guys, send her information to me so I can see if she would be interested in being with William, all right? So that's it, guys, for the misconnection. But William, I don't know. You know me, William, I like to keep it real. This seems like a long shot, but we will still try. Now it is time for the Dear Taj section. And what is the Dear Taj section? You send me your love and relationship questions, and I will try my best to answer them for you, okay? So here we go. And if you want me to answer on air, then you write answer on air when you send them in. So we go, Dear Taj. And also, guys, let me thank you guys for sending in so many of these Dear Tajes that you've been sending in because we wouldn't do it if you guys weren't interested. And that shows me that you guys are watching, paying attention, and you love the show. So thank you. Makes me very proud from all of us here at The Love Connection, okay? So we got, Dear Taj, I can't stand my wife's friends. Ooh, uh-oh. They're users and loud and nosy. And don't act right. Well, what do you mean, don't act right? Okay. I don't like their influence on her. Okay, all right. What do I do, Taj? All right. You didn't sign it anything, but okay. So you know who you are. What do I say here? They're users and loud and nosy, and you don't like their influence on her. But they're your wife's friends. How long have they been her friends, right? Like, were they her friends before you came in the picture? Because if they were, then clearly these inappropriate friends didn't stop her from finding such a great catch like you, right? So I don't really know what to say here. Like, I'm sure you've told her how you feel about these friends. what did she say, right? Be honest with her about how you feel. Let her tell you about the relationship that she has with her friends. Like, don't make it an argument. Don't make it where then she has to get on the defensive about her friends, defending them, defending their actions. And another thing that you have to remember is she is not her friends, right? She is she and they are they. Although you're saying that they're influencing her, but influencing her how? To do what? And you don't like it? Well, talk to her and then talk to them, right? But don't like cross the line here. Make sure you stay respectful. You don't cause anybody to get on the defensive. You know, you stay honest. You know, sometimes when we're trying to make a point, we start embellishing the bad things. So don't do that. Just be honest, be clear, concise as to what you think is going on. And give your woman the opportunity to explain herself thoroughly and explain what's going on with her friends, right? It's just, this is not something I don't know. I don't really like the language necessarily in how you wrote this, to be honest. You don't like their influence on her. Like, we're each our own person. We each make our own decisions because we want to make them, not because somebody has led us to do them, because we're all adults here, right? And she's your wife, so she, I would hope, is an adult. She would know what's right and wrong for her in her life, and she wouldn't need her friends to be leading her to do anything that would jeopardize her relationship or her life, okay? So sounds like you might just need to, when the friends are over, go have a drink with the boys. When the friends come over, you might need to make yourself scarce. So maybe have her make a schedule as to when the friends will be coming, and then you can kind of avoid them if that will make you feel any better, my friend, okay? So thank you so much for writing that letter. I hope that helped, and if it didn't help, then you write me back again, and we will talk some more, okay? So that's it for the Dear Taj section, guys. Now it is time for the lover shout out. And like I tell you guys, the love isn't real if you've never been shouted out on the Love Connection. And if you talk to me nice, I will do a very special one for you. So typically we do 2, but today, when it's special, we only do 1. So, and it's from a big fan of ours. So shout out Terry Lynn. This is from Terry Lynn for her boyfriend, Christopher, who is in the hospital. So she wants each and every one of us to send some positive energy and light towards Christopher so he can feel better. So Love Connectors, you know, we're a community of positivity. So let's all bind together and send Christopher some light, positivity, energy, and good vibes. He is my rock, she says, my everything. I want you better, honey, and back home with me. I owe everything to Christopher. I have to give you all the credit that there is. I will always be yours because you have shown me love, and not any love, but true and real love. And for this, Christopher, I will always be by your side. I hope that you are better soon, my love, and return back home where you belong. Aww. Terry Lynn, girl, we're sorry that your man's in the hospital. We hope he's better very, very, very soon. Thanks for sending out that lover shout out, and we hope to get an update from you guys to let us know how you and Christopher are doing. So that's it, guys, for the show today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like those pointers on how to make your way out of the friend zone, right? Because ain't nobody want to be there, especially when you're in love with the person. And if you have any pointers, like I always say, you put it in the comments below. And if you have your own show idea that you would like to see, then you let me know and I will bring it to life on the Love Connection stage. You want to check out PRF events for all your event and decor needs because they are the bomb. They are the busiest and best event planners in the whole of Toronto and the GTA. So if you are local, and even if you are not, they will send event stuff out to you, and they also travel. So there's no reason. You can be in Nigeria, you can be in Switzerland, you can be in Ireland, and your stuff will still look fly. So go on their website at prfevents.com. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And before I let you go, I will, as always, leave you with Taj's thought of the day. Listen, we don't actually have to agree on anything for us to be kind to each other. That's it, guys, and tune in next Friday for another show, another outfit, another decor, and another way to make your relationship work.